Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. In this video we're going to be reacting to another song from REN. This one's titled For Joe. Okay, I reacted to his song titled Suicide, and at the time I was quite unsure, slightly concerned about where he was at the time, and somebody kind of pointed out that a lot of the things they were saying there were in reference to his friend Joe that passed. So when I saw this one, I thought, let's check it out. Let's see what he's saying in this one. All right. Ren's usually a very deep sort of artist, so it's important that we try and absorb what he's saying and try and make sense of that. Let's go, people.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside the trunk, inside the pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the angle. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine, not the way that it worked. I was late like a jerk, there's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you, absurd, fuck.
This is what he was saying in the suicide one, isn't it? And I think titling it For Joe, maybe because people have kind of expressed concerns about how they felt he may have been feeling.
Another domino, it falls. Across the way another's born. How you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong, freckled angels live on, freckled angels climb higher, freckled angels still inspire, freckled angels won't forget you, teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you, now my wings are missing feather. Otherwise I'd come and join you. But for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body. But for everything it's worth, made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage. And that's all because of you. Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings, they fly the farthest. So I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest. So I know you're gonna be okay.
Damn. All right. How do you go through this? Having followed Ren for a little bit now and having learned about this guy Joe, you could tell that he was a significant part of his life, and people say with time comes healing. Whilst that's the case, it's important to also know that healing comes differently to what we think sometimes. The healing that comes is not one of you forget the person, but you get to accept what has happened. And you could tell with him there, isn't it? 13 years on. And the way he speaks about Joe is like, if you didn't know that detail, you would think it only happened yesterday, because the emotion that comes with how he speaks about him is like so raw. It's like it's still eating inside of him. But the good side of it, which is one of the things that comes with grief if not managed effectively, which it looks like he is that he is talking about it. He's able to express his feelings, express those emotions, and the burden that is inside of him is likely to get lighter and lighter by doing what he's doing. He's not just doing it to himself, but he's doing it to kind of, what I believe is that anybody else that listens to this is able to take something away from this, wherever they are, whatever it is that they're struggling with. Death is difficult for people to handle. When you've lost a loved one, it's definitely very tricky. But what Ren is doing is touching thousands of people, and if he had decided to do something completely different, he wouldn't be able to have the effect that he's having today. Why do I say that? I say that because of this precise point, is that where people have experienced stuff like this, sometimes the thought of, if they're not here, what am I doing here? What's the point of me? Comes into play. And I've heard that countless amount of times. The point of view is you're still here because you still have a role to play. Life's like a dance, and each character and person have their lines, and when we complete our line, then that chapter closes. Just remember that you have an important role to play, hence the reason you're still here. And whoever that person is has played a significant part in your life that will help inform the next strand of decisions that you make. I just thought I should just kind of like share that there. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about that one. I thought it was heavy. I thought it was deep. I thought it was really raw. And I thought it was brilliantly presented, like REN always does. I look forward to hearing from you guys in the comment section. And I hope that you guys stay safe and you look after yourself. Until next time, please like, subscribe, and join our community. It has been Kings. Peace. Bye for now.